Hey y'all, Sherry with Sherry's World. I forgot what part I'm on, so I'm just going to continue. So we get through Thanksgiving, get through the 1st of December, and I think it was probably that second week in December when I had my follow-up, and he said everything was conclusive as far as he was concerned, that I had multiple myeloma, stage 2, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are only 3 stages. He wanted me, if it had been up to him, he would have had me start my treatments, the next day or whatever. And I was like, I need time to process this. You're now saying that I have a type of cancer. I need time to process this. Now, anybody who knows me knows that my faith is strong. So that diagnosis, it didn't shake me. It just gave me something to pray about. I knew I had to put this on in front of God, pretty much like Hezekiah. Hey, here's what they wrote. And so it's like, here's what they said. I need you to fix it. But I was also dealing with family. My boy still didn't know yet, because now I'm about to fly out to Europe in about a week or so, and I didn't want to just drop that news and then leave. I didn't think that was fair either. In hindsight, I probably should have anyway, and I'll explain that later, because they ended up finding out, but not from me. So that was something, but we worked our way through it. Yeah. So I continued to do what I do, sing praise team. I was still working my business. I was still taking care of my clients. But in the back of my head, I'm like, you talking about chemo and steroids and all this other crap. I don't want to do any of this. And I know my God to be a healer. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against medicine, because I know sometimes he does the miraculous, which is instantaneous healing. Sometimes he does a process of healing. And sometimes he allows the healing to come through medical ways. So, of course, the one I want is the instantaneous, or the one that's going to be the gradual healing. And I'm going to tell you, there were a few times in service when I know I felt a difference. Things I hadn't been able to do, my limbs. People knew that I needed to hold onto a rail to go down steps, because if I didn't, I'm probably falling. And I went from that, before the chemo, before the medicine, and just walk step, like nobody, like somebody, who had been limber all their life. So, of course, that's building me up more. This 3 minutes go by fast. Hold on.